I'll do my best. I'm not sure I completely understand.
How will you learn what citizens want?
How will I learn what citizens think? Well, I do have the wonderful advantage of having, as I said earlier, served on a lot of commissions, and I mean, not commissions, but pardon me, one commission. A lot of groups, so I know a lot of people, and I listen well, and I intend to expand and continue that. By listening well, I mean that I respect the opinion of our citizens, and will look them in the eye and listen and hear what they have to say. How will I determine what my response will be? I can't give you a preconceived answer to that. If I were doing that, I wouldn't be listening to what they have to say, and I have to stop. So this is the third one.
That was a weird question, sorry. But I think
I wouldn't say that
essentially,
about my prospective voters in the audience if I were you, John.
I would listen to, we use all the standard method for hearing from the constituents. I think recently Jan and Jeannie did an outreach program where they essentially invited the whole town to come and talk about their issue, and I think we should do it on a regular basis. We should do it with specific issues in mind and in specific areas. Like, for example, have one for Loyola Corners, one for Fulton Leaf, one, for each of the areas, and do that on a regular basis. I don't know any other way.
The way I take input now is any way I can get it. Blog posts, email, phone mail, or voicemail, and meeting and talking to people. You ask, you listen, you try to understand the issue yourself, and then you build a consensus around what you think is the best opinion you've heard. When 10 people contact you, they won't all have the same idea usually. You have to refine it and then try to figure out how to give it back to them in a usable form that they can all buy into.
A lot to answer in 30 seconds. 4 years of office hours. Every Sunday I spend my time downtown trying my best to hear what's going on in the community. I take that feedback and I bring it to the city council, and the way that I avoid groupthink is I try my best to be extremely persuasive with my arguments, getting all other council members to converge on my thought. Which is how I achieve consensus. Thank you.
Hi, if I've knocked on your door, or if I've run into you, one of the first things I say to you, and you'll recall, is, hi, I want to hear your thoughts on Los Altos. And I say, if you don't have any now, my email's on the back of this flyer, please feel free to email me at any time. And I do respond. That's how I do it personally right now. But I also agree that I really enjoyed going to the mock-ups that we had for the community center that Jeannie and Jan put on as an outreach to the community to get input, and I have to stop.